Hello, Charlotte Alice Ijoma. Just kidding. Happy Easter Sunday. Well done on getting your workout done. Sorry that you're getting a little bit of achy knees. So this video will just show you a couple of stretches and a few exercises which will hopefully relieve some of that pain, and you can add it into the workouts that you're doing, or you can just do them sort of by themselves, okay? So the first thing we're going to do is a side lying stretch. So you can actually do this when you're sort of on the floor, playing around with the girls, all right? Very, very simple. Just take one hand, place it underneath your head, okay? You can have, if you have a cushion, you can also use that. Top leg is gonna flex up towards your chest. You're then gonna grab your bottom leg with, if you can, and grab your sort of the bottom foot, and make sure that the knee and the hip and the shoulder are all in line. And then from there, you're going to basically just squeeze your bottom glute. I'm going to show you this from a different angle as well so you can see. And you're just going to pull. So when you squeeze your glute, you're just going to give your heel a bit of a pull towards your butt. You'll feel a good stretch in that bottom leg. Okay, and then you can relax. So just a bit of a squeeze and pull for about 2 seconds. And then you're going to complete sort of about 8 repetitions of the squeeze and pull. All right? So from behind, it kind of just looks there. Hand underneath the head, squeeze the butt and pull the heel. Squeeze the butt, pull the heel. Okay, so that's the first stretch. The second stretch, I'm actually just going to change the camera angle so you can do this on a couch. So it's easy to do using your couch. Okay, so you can do this 2 different ways. The first way is if you're on the floor, just put like a cushion down. All right, and you're just going to get one knee as close as you can to the base of the couch, so that your shin is vertical. All right, you may have seen this on my Instagram post actually. It's just called the couch stretch. And then you're just gonna push yourself upright. You'll feel a huge stretch going here, up the quad of the leg that's on the floor. All right, and what you can do to increase it is you can also just tilt your pelvis forward. So let's imagine like you're tucking your tailbone underneath you. All right, and you'll feel a huge stretch go from your hip flexor all the way down, just to relieve some of the possible tension that we're building up here. So that's variation 1. If that's too intense, you can just come down onto your hands like this, and you can just squeeze your glutes there, and that also helps to sort of tilt that pelvis. That's variation 1 of the couch stretch. Variation 2 is standing, and you can do this again whilst you're watching TV, and you just take the knee into the back of the couch. Again, the shin is vertical, you're on standing now, and then you push yourself up. It's tempting to sort of just hike into extension in your low back here, so it's really important that you stay tucked underneath, okay, by squeezing your butt and tilting your pelvis, tucking the tailbone underneath, okay? So those are the 2 stretches to relieve a little bit of tension in the quad, all right? Just gonna put you back now. All right, so the next 2 movements are just some exercises that you can do to just strengthen the quad, which will help actually relieve a little bit of the pain that you might be getting in the knee, okay? So all you need is a chair and a wall, all right? So what I'm gonna show you is, you might have seen this like exercise in the gym. It's like the seated leg press, leg extension, where you sort of hook your leg in and you extend the leg and it targets the quad. So what you're gonna do is basically go up to the wall, all right? And you're gonna do 10 lots of 10 seconds here, all right? And simply you're just going to push as hard as you can, all right? And try and imagine that you are kicking your leg out in front of you, and you're gonna hold that position for 10 seconds, all right? It's actually quite challenging, all right? Try and keep the rest of your body relaxed, okay? And so you're gonna push as hard as you can against the wall, or an immovable object, all right, for 10 seconds. And you're going to do that for 10 reps, and you can do that each leg, okay? So that's movement 1. Movement 2 is going to be called a reverse Nordic, which again is a ground-based exercise. You can do it whilst you're playing around with the girls, all right? You're going to come onto your knees. You can do this 2 ways. You can untuck your toes, or you can tuck your toes. Do whatever is comfortable, okay? I'm going to show you both versions. So you're going to keep a nice straight line from the knee through the hip all the way to the shoulder, and the head stays straight as well. We don't want to lean back through the back at any point, so stay nice and upright and tall. And from there, you're just going to hinge through the knee and go as far back as you can. You'll feel maybe a little bit of a stretch in the quads there. It can be quite challenging to go quite far back. You might also feel this in the feet, in the base of the feet, if you're doing it with your toes into the floor. So the other variation is to just untuck the toes, and then again you go as far as you can, and then you pull yourself back up. That's a really good exercise to target the quadriceps, all right, or the thighs, the front of the thighs. Okay, for that exercise, start with 8 reps, okay, around about 2 to 3 sets. Okay, the stretches, okay, the first side-lying one, do about 8 pulls. The couch stretch you can hold for up to 2 minutes, okay, but start with how it feels, and then you've got the wall seated leg extension, all right, isometrics, 10 seconds for 10 reps, okay? Give those a try and let me know how they go.